And one of the Iranians, his name was Mehran, he asked a very strange question. He said, we should ask ourselves why we're here. And so I thought, of course, I knew some other Iranian had reported us. I said, Amir had reported us, and that's why they arrested us. They knew where we are. How we get out of here? I will find him and I'll kill him. And then he's like, no, 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 no. God brought us here. And I'm like, God? You're telling me about God? I studied the Quran, I did this, I did that, And he's like, not that God. I said, what? He said, not that God. Now, the only sentence that was going through my head was, La ilaha illallah. There is no God but Allah. So, when you listen to Muslims, there are some words that you may have heard. One is Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. One is La ilaha illallah. There is no God but Allah. And one is Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar doesn't mean Allah is great, but Allah is greater. So Allah is the greatest. There is no one that comes close to him. So now I'm thinking, there's no God but Allah. He is blaspheming. And so I need to kill him because he's an infidel. He claims there is another God, but there is no other God and there is no one equal to Allah. But he needs to confess it with his own words so that I can kill him and his blood is not on my hand, it's on him. So I asked him, what God? Tell me more, kind of thing. And he said, I'm talking about Jesus, and he was not finished because I had already set and positioned my body in a way that no matter what he says, I'll hit him. And when he said Jesus, I was already leaped in the air wanting to hit him. My brother grabs me and turns to the guy and says, are you stupid? My brother will kill you. He thinks I'm an infidel and I'm his brother. And the guy came from a upper class Iranian family. And he was like, what? What is happening? And he got so scared, he didn't talk about Jesus ever again. So, and then I thought to myself, I remember my grandfather. He's Christian. I'm supposed to convert these guys. He's the first one Allah has sent to me so I can convert him to Islam so Allah will be pleased with me. I should show him what a good Muslim I am. So I began to even read more of the Quran and pray more and fast more and so on and so forth and tell him so much about Islam that he would realize his ways are wrong and he can become a believer. But he was a very stubborn guy, and no matter what I did, he did not become a believer. And of course, at that point, I gave up hope and I was planning to kill him.